Morning guys, now we was supposed to go to Clacton today, but we decided better of it, because there's some nasty weather out there, so we just went food shopping instead. Just went to Iceland's and Co-op in the Triangle. Excuse the mess of the kitchen. Jay bought me some flowers. He also bought me an early... What are you eating?
Hi.
He bought me an early Christmas present as well. Now, I've been watching everybody else's videos, and they've been talking about this choc shot, and I've been looking out for it, and I saw it a couple of weeks ago in the Co-op, and it was like £4, and I thought, oh my god, that's so expensive. Well, he bought me it today for early Christmas present. Ha ha! I have it. Free from dairy, gluten, nuts, GMO, no chemical processing. It's 14 calories a teaspoon. I mean
I've got to make sure I've done eating chocolate.
A teaspoon is plenty enough to go in like a yogurt or something. You'll have to excuse the noise. He's sawing in the kitchen. So yeah, not going to Clacton today. We're going to go tomorrow. Weather's supposed to be a lot better tomorrow. So that way I can get on with some engraving. I've finally got some cardboard boxes to wrap up for the Lucky Dip. So I've got to do that as well. It's our taster evening tomorrow at Group.
Hello. I got chocolate.
She's got chocolate, yeah.
I'm going to eat them all.
Did you give your dad one? It's alright then.
I think Raph ate them. I'm going to
No, he wouldn't have done. I got myself... I was feeling a bit bored with salads without anything on it. I know I've got my fat-free vinaigrette and my honey mustard, but I wanted some salad cream. So I've got some reduced fat ones, so I'm going to have a look at how many cents a tablespoon that is. Now normally I'd get that Ainsley Harriet spicy couscous mix from Iceland's. I think it's about $4.99 a tub, but that's sinned. So I went and got myself some just plain couscous. That way I can do, I've got to remember who does it. I think it's Tess SW that does a fruity couscous. If it's not Tess W, I'm sorry, I'll find out who did. And I got myself some pickled red cabbage as well for my salads. Still only had one Alpenlight bar this morning for my breakfast. Really need to think about something else. Probably a banana, if they're still alright. Or a few easy peelers, I'm not sure. I still haven't had my lunch yet either. So that is us in a nutshell so far today. I'll catch you all later. Bye bye. Right, here we go. This is our weather we've got today. And we've got sleet. It's coming down pretty heavy. Can't really see it on the camera. No, it's not focusing very well, but there you go, you can just see it. But that's our weather we've got today, and that's why we didn't want to go to Clacton today. We are going tomorrow. We've got to go tomorrow. I've got to get a load of bits, but it is sleeting at the moment. Absolutely freezing. Got localised flooding here and there, so fingers crossed it'll be gone by tomorrow. Right, I'm going to go in because it's bloody freezing too. Hey guys, because we didn't go to Clacton today, I've still got a load of engraving to do, so I'm going to get on with those. It's 5:20 now. It's extremely dark outside, extremely cold. I've also got a few bits that I can make as well, a few bits of jewellery. I got these ages ago. These are my little jewellery stacks. 2 jewellery stacks there. I've got loads of little bits in here. I've got bits I can make earrings from. Well, I'm not sure who'd wear some this sort of size, but these, I can always make these into pendants. I bought these years and years ago. I did a lot of jewellery making about 5 years ago, and I put them in a local shop, commission based sales, and the shop closed and took all my stuff with them, and I got nothing. That must have been about £50–60 worth of stuff that's gone. What else have I got in here? Oh yeah, I've got all my beading wires. That's beading wires. That's beading wires. There's some charms in there. Little moons and stars. Let's take one out. Yeah, so after that happened, I just kind of gave up. I just didn't really want to do anymore. There we go. It's not going to focus because I've got it on the selfie mode, so it's not going to focus. So I don't know why I'm trying. Here, little stars and moons. Put those back. Yeah, so I lost quite a bit of money that time. And that's all those ones again. Loads of them. Absolutely millions of them. Yeah, there's no different ones in there. This one I have got. Oh, got quite a few in there actually. I've got feathers. Loads of them. Absolutely millions of them. Put those away. I've got the claw grasps. It's called the, I think these are called the lobster claw grasps for necklaces. Then I've got some little moons and a star. That's those ones. That's the top drawer. Get in there, thank you. And then I've got gemstone chips. I've got citrine, which is the yellow crystal. I've got, I think these are carnelian, which is an orange sort of colour. Then I've got jade, and I've got amethyst. And they've all got little tiny holes drilled through them, so they're all ready for the beading wire. Put these back. I might do some jewellery today, I'm not sure. Depends on how I feel. If I do some, I'll probably put them on camera. Next one down, I've got all my little findings and everything. They're the head pins that I've been using for the key rings. And that's the jump rings, there's loads in there. I've got earring wires, so I can make loads of pairs of earrings. I've got eye pins, which is exactly the same as head pins. But let's see if I can separate one off. But you can see it's got a hole at the top for a charm or something to go through. Some smaller head pins. These are tiny, tiny. You can probably only get a couple of beads on them. tiny head pins. I think they're about 1/2 inch. Then I've got the culottes. You put these on the ends to, especially if you're using the beading wire, you put those on the ends and then you close them up with a pair of pliers. I can't quite single one out. There we go, there's one singled out. You put it's got a hole that side, and you put the wire through, you knot it, and then you close it up tightly, and you close that bit around to make a loop, and then you put your ring through. And then I've got some little tiny jump rings as well. These are tiny. There you go. Tiny. That's those. I can't remember what's in the bottom drawer of this one. I think I've got small charms somewhere. Oh yeah, I've got all my pieces of chain. Then I've got some little teardrops. These are tiny, the teardrops. Tiny little teardrops. Then I've got a lot of chain. I've got quite a few packs of this chain. All this chaining. I think I've got about 4 or 5 packs of that. I think that might make me a nice bit of money actually if I do them on the stall. Some more charms here. These are just roses. I think they'll be quite good actually at the moment with the Beauty and the Beast film just come out on DVD. So I've got quite a few of those. Then I've got my Star Spacer beads. If this doesn't interest you, just whiz through it. Star Spacer beads. More chain. A little bit of chain there, so I can use. You can use these as an extender, or you can use them as just plain necklace chain. More chain. I've got a couple more charms here. I did do quite a few of these. I did earrings and necklace. But dolphins. Got 2 of those. I did have 5, but I used 3. And then I've got some glass hearts. Oh. You've got all different colours here. Let me see if I can get this properly. Little glass hearts. I've got green, I've got sort of like a nice smoky colour, pinks, purples. So I might do some jewellery as well. I've got quite a few of these hearts actually. So I'm going to get on with the engraving now. Put all these away. And like I said, if I get round to doing any jewellery, I will record it. Hopefully this one's going to be a longer video than I've done in the last couple of days. Fingers crossed. Anyway, I'm going to get on with some engraving now, so I will see you a bit later. So that is Tutankhamun done. Spray it with a bit of Mr. Muscle. This is going to be a nightmare getting all this pen off. There you go, it's coming up. my cloth. There we go. There you go, that's that done. Okay, Tutankhamun done. I was thinking about maybe shading in around the eyes, the eyebrows and the lips and every other one of these. I'm not sure. I probably will do. What I'll do is I'll have a quick research online to see. I know it's black, blue and gold. So maybe colour in all the... If I colour in where the blue is supposed to be on Tutankhamun, which is going to be fun when it comes to the top there with the cobra and that. But I'm sure I'll work out something. I always do. So I am going to sit here and just have a look and see what I can find. Right, so I've finally done a few bits of jewellery. There's only a few. I've got one necklace here. These stones here are the citrine. That's that one. And then I decided to do a set. Which way around is that? That way. So I've got the necklace there. This has got amethyst on with a heart in the middle. There's a purple heart. That's the necklace. And then I've got earrings to match. Again with the purple hearts in the middle. So that's all I've been able to do. We've got our taster evening tomorrow at Group. Sort of like a little Christmas party sort of thing. And we're supposed to take something with us. And I've decided to go for crossless quiche. So I'm going to do a load of mini crossless quiches, which I'm going to do tonight. Probably tomorrow, I'm not sure. So anyway, that's a bit of jewellery. It's just glass bugle beads, then the citrine on that one, and then a feather. And the other one is, again, bugle beads, amethyst, and a dangly with a heart. So that's those. I've got too much stuff to do. It's unreal. I'm going to try and do another couple of necklaces. See what I can get up to. Mainly because that I need to use up some of these. I was thinking about doing these because of Beauty and the Beast. I think they'll sell quite well. Dolphins usually sell well. So I'm gonna... It's 9:25 in the evening, so I better think about uploading this and well, editing, rendering, then uploading, because that's going to take a good couple of hours. So hopefully this should be up by midnight. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm babbling on. The light. Yeah. So I'm going to go. I'll take you with us to Clacton tomorrow. There's not really much to see in Clacton this time of year. And see you tomorrow. Bye bye.